Oregon, a state of extreme landscapes. Here, every corner seems pulled from a storybook, where ocean, desert, and mountain converge in dramatic contrast. This is a land of contradictions. 370 miles of rugged coastline pounded relentlessly by the Pacific Ocean, arid deserts that blaze under 104 degrees sun, and glaciers that endure for millennia, untouched by warmth. Oregon is more than a state. It is a forgotten geological laboratory. Giants of nature. Mount Hood National Forest. Imagine walking where the trees touch the sky. Mount Hood National Forest spans over 990,000 acres of untamed wilderness, crowned by the majestic Mount Hood, a volcano standing 11,249 feet tall. The scent of Douglas firs blends with the crisp mountain air, while footsteps sink into a carpet of needles that crackle beneath your feet. Lakes like Mirror and Trillium reflect this snow-capped peak, creating moments of perfect symmetry. Sequoias and red firs rise dozens of feet, forming a canopy through which golden sunbeams filter, painting the forest floor in dappled patterns. The 1930s Timberline Lodge, a golden refuge amidst blinding snow, draws skiers and snowboarders to its slopes, while faint fumaroles remind visitors of the primordial power beneath the calm. Hell's Canyon. North America's deepest canyon, Hell's Canyon, is not named lightly. The Snake River has carved an abyss 7,993 feet deep, surpassing even the Grand Canyon in depth. The sheer cliffs bear witness to violent volcanic eruptions from millions of years ago, while ancient Native American petroglyphs whisper secrets of civilizations long gone. Columbia River Gorge. Hear the roar of falling water. The Columbia River Gorge slices through the Cascade Mountains, carved over millennia by one of North America's mightiest rivers. Over 90 waterfalls tumble from its rocky walls, with heights up to 1,970 feet. Among them, Multnomah Falls stands as a crown jewel, a 620-foot cascade that seems to defy gravity. Driving along the historic Columbia River Highway, built in 1916, each turn presents breathtaking views, a testament to nature's power to sculpt impossibilities into beauty. Coastal wonders. Thor's Well. Venture to the Yachit's coast, and you will discover Thor's Well, the so-called gate to hell of the Pacific. This rocky pool seems to swallow the ocean without ever filling. During high tide, seawater pours into it only to vanish mysteriously, as if disappearing through a secret channel to the Earth's core. Black volcanic rocks contrast starkly with foaming waves, creating a scene so dramatic it inspired myths and legends. Cannon Beach. Cannon Beach stretches for 4 miles with golden sands perfect for endless walks as seagulls soar overhead. Its namesake, a cannon left behind from a shipwreck in 1846, hints at tales of exploration and adventure. Dominating the horizon is Haystack Rock, a 236-foot volcanic monolith standing proud amidst the Pacific's eternal waves. During low tide, the rock transforms into a living aquarium, hosting starfish, sea anemones, and hermit crabs in a colorful dance of marine life. Newport. The scent of fresh fish and marine algae greets visitors in Newport's historic bayfront. This fishing town has evolved into a tourist hub while retaining its maritime heartbeat. Crab fishermen's boats rock in the harbor, sea lions claim the piers, and the Yaquina Bay Bridge stretches elegantly above, reflecting on waters below. The nearby Yaquina Head Lighthouse, standing 92 feet tall, has guided mariners for over 150 years. Bandon. Bandon transforms natural dunes into golfing paradises at Bandon Dunes Golf Resort, a nod to Scotland's traditional links courses. Yet Bandon is more than sport, is a cranberry haven. Fields flood in autumn, turning red with floating fruit, while the rebuilt historic center, with colorful Victorian houses, evokes nostalgia. Brookings. Brookings is Oregon's climatic gem, where ocean currents temper extremes, offering a year-round mild climate. The town sits at a unique confluence of mountains and sea, where Chinook salmon fishing attracts anglers, and the pristine Checo River offers some of the cleanest waters in the nation. Port Orford cedars, giant and rare, grow only here, coveted for centuries for construction in distant Japan. Lighthouses of the coast. Oregon's coastline boasts over a dozen historic lighthouses, but 2 stand out. Yaquina Bay Lighthouse, where the keeper once lived in the tower, and Heceta Head Lighthouse, perched 197 feet above the cliffs, its light visible 21 miles to sea. The first, white against the green forest, evokes charm and human resilience. The second, shrouded in marine fog, feels like an eternal sentinel guarding mariners. Crystal clear waters and lakes. Crater Lake. What happens when a volcano collapses into itself and fills with centuries of snow and rain? The answer is Crater Lake. This circular caldera, 1,943 feet deep, formed from Mount Mazama's cataclysmic eruption 7,700 years ago. Its water is impossibly blue, reflecting purity and depth, untouched by rivers or streams. Winter cloaks the lake in 49 feet of snow, turning the landscape into a frozen, otherworldly expanse. Trillium Lake mirrors Mount Hood perfectly, especially in the early morning stillness when water becomes a flawless reflection. Blooming trilliums carpet the banks in white each spring, creating a magical tableau. This small lake, though artificial, captures the essence of Oregon's serene beauty, offering photographers and nature lovers a moment frozen in time. Sparks Lake is shallow but extraordinary, with volcanic basalt formations rising like modern sculptures. Reflected in its surface are the Three Sisters, volcanic peaks over 10,000 feet high. When the wind dances across the lake, the reflections fragment into golden sparks, turning the lake into a living artwork. Here, nature is both artist and canvas. Emigrant Lake. Named for the pioneers of 1846, Emigrant Lake offers emerald waters and golden hills reminiscent of Tuscany. Its primary role is agricultural, but it serves as a summer refuge for swimmers and migratory birds. Willamette River. Flowing 187 miles from south to north, the Willamette River is Oregon's lifeline. Once polluted, it now hosts salmon, sturgeon, and an ecosystem reborn. Steamboats have been replaced by kayaks, houseboats, and cargo ships, while 3-foot blue herons fish patiently along its banks. This river is the soul of Oregon, bridging past and present, wilderness and civilization. Spectacular waterfalls. Columbia River Gorge waterfalls. Waklella, Littoral, and Multnomah Falls are highlights of this waterfall-rich gorge. Waklella's 351-foot drop creates an emerald-carpeted canyon. Littoral's 246-foot cascade allows visitors to walk behind it, while Multnomah's 620-foot grandeur is framed by the historic bridge, a living painting of water and forest. Sahalee Falls and Coosa Falls. The Mackenzie River delivers the 98-foot Sahalee Falls, a spectacle of celestial beauty, where pure mountain water flows from underground springs. Coosa Falls, along scenic byway 126, drops 69 feet amid western red cedars, its mist forming fleeting rainbows and the cooling water tempering summer heat. Unique geological wonders. Smith Rock. Imagine towers of rock in every shade from orange to deep red. Smith Rock, made of volcanic ash, tells the story of eruptions 30 million years old. Modern climbers have made this desert canyon iconic, but even casual visitors marvel at the crooked river, the juxtaposition of desert and mountains, and the golden eagles gliding above. Painted Hills and Leslie Gulch. The Painted Hills are a kaleidoscope of red, yellow, black, and gold, each stripe recording 35 million years of climate history. Nearby, Leslie Gulch offers honey-colored spires and arches, a Martian landscape carved by wind and rain for 15 million years. Pilot Rock and Tacoma Gorge. Pilot Rock, a 492-foot volcanic monolith, guided pioneers along the Oregon Trail. Tacoma Gorge, hidden in the Roe River National Forest, is a narrow canyon with emerald pools and black rock walls. Light filters through in golden beams, illuminating ferns and moss, creating an ethereal cathedral of nature, sacred to the Tacoma tribe. Valleys and panoramas. Willamette Valley and Vista House. Willamette Valley spreads like a green carpet between the Cascade Mountains and Coast Range, nurturing vineyards, orchards, and hop fields. Crown Point's Vista House, perched 656 feet above the Columbia River, offers panoramic views of this lush expanse carved by ancient Missoula floods. Cities and historic communities. Cortland blends urban vitality with eccentric charm. Gourmet food trucks line streets next to 24-hour bookstores. Bridges double as artworks, and Mount Hood peaks between rooftops. Its rose gardens and bike paths reflect a city committed to sustainable urban living. Eugene pulses with youth and innovation. The University of Oregon brings vibrancy, while Hayward Field has earned global renown as a track and field mecca. The downtown market showcases local craftsmanship, connecting visitors with Oregon's artisanal heart. Spencer Butt rises nearby, offering panoramic views of this fertile valley. Ashland, Grants Pass, and Roseburg. Ashland merges mountains with theater, hosting the Oregon Shakespeare Festival in summer and offering serene trails in winter. Grants Pass thrives on rafting adventures along the Roe River, with rapids, wildlife, and golden eagles. If you like this journey through Oregon's most beautiful villages, subscribe, hit the bell, and explore more hidden gems with us.